Name po, SL. Like diesel, get the D and I. So that's SL. Kasi, yeah, it's really hard for people to remember my name.
I am actually nervous, but I'm just showing that I can do it and I can answer all the questions.
I've always been told that my height and weight will never be enough for pageantry.
Nervous because you're the one asking.
I need one to get warm.
Hey guys, right now we're here at the backstage with some of the candidates for Kagandahang Fores Binibining Pilipinas 2022 representatives. At syempre, ngayon ang inaantay nating lahat ang kanilang official Q&A with our panel of judges na mangyayari dun sa kabilang room. So mamaya kukuha tayo ng clips to show you how eloquent, how prepared these queens to fight for what they stand, for what they believe in, and for the causes they are bringing up on their game this year's Binibining Pilipinas 2022. So stay tuned and keep on watching.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Karen Lori Mendoza, born and raised in the heart of the Philippines in the city of love, Iloilo City. I am an island girl, and growing up, this made me curious, very curious. I want to surf, and I tried it. During this pandemic, I tried wall climbing, and then also I got reunited with my old talent, which is art. I created polymer clay earrings, and I raised funds for it and donated it to the Typhoon Odette victims. And with this, I am very happy because I also trying to involve myself in a community. I invited strangers. We had a virtual community online, a mental health virtual group. And it's so nice in my feeling because you're connecting with strangers, sharing stories, listening to them. And what I realized is you didn't only help them, but you were surprised that it also helped yourself. I think that we shouldn't change the airport because it is based on history, and I think there's a lot of problems in the society that we should focus on, naming poverty and mental health. There's a lot to be rattled about, and I think that the government shouldn't put band-aids on this and create a better cure for us to have a better place to live in. Thank you.
First and foremost, I would like to greet everyone a really pleasant evening. So I am Elda Luis Sinahan-Aznar. I'm 26 years old and I am from Davao del Sur. So a little bit about myself is that I am a former flight attendant, and for 3 years I've been flying all over the world, but due to the pandemic I lost my job. But before I became a flight attendant, I am a creative. I graduated with a degree in interior designing, and that is why my advocacy focuses more on supporting all the creatives in our country by supporting the creative industry bill, which is there to support and also to protect all the creatives here in our country, because I've always believed that we should all have an opportunity to live our dreams. Maraming salamat. I think one of the most the biggest problem of creatives is the financial burden that comes with choosing this course or this career, because I know firsthand how hard it is. After graduating, I applied to a company, a Singaporean-based company in Davao, and when I worked there, my basic salary was little to nothing, and I wasn't able to help financially with my family, and it became a really burden, not only for me and also for my family. So I think that is number one problem here in the Philippines, compensation. Thank you. Well, for me, yes, I am in favor of this because one, it promotes awareness to everyone that this is that this is an icon and this is something that the Philippines is known for. And second, because I think it's high time that we highlight not the personalities but what the Philippines have, which is our national animals, national symbols, and that is why I think it is high time, yes.
Good evening, everyone. I am Fatima Kate Bisan, 22 years old from the province of Sarangani. I am half Filipino and half Norwegian, born and raised here in the Philippines. And my Filipino mom and my Norwegian dad taught me to pursue what I really wanted in life. That is why I am in Binibining Pilipinas. And I am a registered medical technologist by profession, a frontliner fighting against this COVID-19 pandemic. And with that, I am advocating for healthcare to the least neglected and indigenous people, because being on the field, I really witness how people suffer and that we can do so much better with the healthcare system in the Philippines. And with that, I will use the platform of Binibining Pilipinas to widen my scope, and I know that more government organizations and non-government organizations can help and be together in improving the healthcare system of the Philippines. Thank you. It's something that is close to my heart. It's universal healthcare. And I think that every Filipino deserves a quality healthcare that is accessible and affordable to every Filipinos, because most especially the indigenous people, I have really seen how they don't have the access to quality healthcare. And I think that they deserve that.
So, hi everyone! Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan. Sakun si Esel May Ponce Pabiliaran, napuunta ganghaan sa amihanang Mindanao, Misamis Oriental. I'm a BS Psychology graduate cum laude at Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology. I worked in a human resource industry during the pandemic. And also it was in the pandemic when I got into Kumu, a Filipino live streaming app where I got to support my family and also my advocacy in helping children in conflict with the law. I get so fascinated with the brain. That's why I have a group of friends where I got our nicknames from the limbic system. We have amygdala, hypothalamus, and hippocampus. Fun facts about me: I can make my ears and eyebrows dance. Ayan. I can copy a dog's bark. That's why the dog over there was afraid of me earlier. And I love acting and dancing, and I love singing, but music doesn't love me back. So I just do karaoke. So yeah. Thank you. It would always be logic. I have to be pragmatic at all times, because when I get drowned by my own emotions, I don't think I could be there for my family. I have to set aside, well, it's not wrong to feel the emotions because those are valid, but you have to be logic enough, you have to be intellectual enough on what to put first, what to prioritize first, and by then you can derive a solution. Thank you. Perseverance. I've always been told, oh my God, Mom. I've always been told that my height and weight will never be enough for pageantry, but I'm so grateful to Binibining because they've shown to me that no number of inches could determine a woman's power to make her dream a reality. That's my Binibini journey is from a puhon to padayon. Puhon is soon and padayon means to move forward. So I want every child to have that perseverance within her. That whatever and how much pressure and whatever people would say to her, she's strong enough to rise above those criticisms and to always believe in herself. And that, I think, is what a Binibini is.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Leslie Bardillas Avila, 19 years old, from the province of Sultan Kudarat. I am a second-year Bachelor of Science in Criminology student, and I am also an athlete for 7 years. I've been playing Arnis martial arts in the national sports competition for 4 consecutive years, wherein I won 2 gold medals and 3 bronze medals. So discipline, hard work, persistence, and the ability to work with other people are the values that I've learned from being an athlete. And so I am advocating inclusivity through sports. I want to ensure that everyone is given equal opportunities and recognition regardless of their religion, status, and gender. I believe that through sports, we can have an inclusive society where marginalized community can participate and cement their existence. And I think by fund settlement improvements on sports, we can catalyze the manifestation of this vision. And by this, we can advance the principle of acceptance, the respect of human rights, and equality. And if we could influence everyone to gather on this kind of event, I know that we can influence them to become a society that is more inclusive and not just tolerating. Thank you. For me, it is very sensible as a Filipino that is usually influenced by beliefs and religion. However, for me, marriage is not just a religious concept. It is made on earth and not just in heaven. So for me, divorce should be an option, considering those people who experiencing violence, abuse, and adultery. If it would be ignorant for us to not consider those people that is in a toxic relationship. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Moping Gabi. It means good evening in Waray dialect. By the way, I am Chelsea Fernandez, 23, and I am from the home of the happiest people in the world, city of Tacloban. I took up Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication, major in Broadcasting, and I was really inspired by Miss Cara David. She is a female multi-awarded journalist. And given a chance, I would also like to create my own documentary someday about the lives of the people I have helped during the pandemic. And speaking of which, I was able to volunteer in DIWA. It is a small organization that aims to help those people who lost their livelihood during the pandemic. And we, the members of DIWA, called ourselves Diwata. Thank you. I believe that we should focus more on our mental health. Because if we have a stable and strong mental health, then definitely we will not use any violence or any form of violence. And through this, we can also implement stricter gun control so that a lot of gun owners would be more responsible and accountable in using guns. So for me, I would definitely choose to prioritize mental health. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maria Isabella David. I'm also known as Lala Vinzon. And I'm a grand finalist of The Voice. As an entertainer, I'm still proving myself because my father is in the industry for quite a long time. He's a veteran actor, and I'm still, up to now, I don't want to be behind the shadow. So I started competing in a variety show in ABS-CBN, and now I'm joining a beauty pageant, a national beauty pageant, which is still new to me. So I'm still discovering new things. For me, perseverance is more important because you can have talent, but without hard work, anything in life can just disappear in one click of a button if you don't have the determination to continue. Because every day, for me, showing up is already an effort. So I have to really focus on my mental health, my emotional and physical health, because everything matters. And with that, as if you focus on your health, you will have that perseverance and determination.
I came from a broken family wherein I've been questioning myself.
I believe that we are all given the same chances.
Success to me is waking up in the morning with a smile on my face.
Growing up, I have experienced a lot of disappointment.
I would go for the abortion. My advocacy is fighting basically fake news.
Every time I talk about this, I get emotional.
People from the province are as strong as the people also in the urban areas.